Hello and welcome to the live broadcast. Are we live? We are live. Look at that, we're live. I'm looking at you. Right, we're here for Manchester United versus Southampton at the famous Old Trafford Stadium, aren't we? So I'm just looking at my daughter. She still hasn't gone to bed yet. This is shocking. Right, I'm awaiting to see when Jack is ready to jump in the room. How's everyone doing? Let's have a look. Just drop me a come on, you saints, in the comments section just so I can see who's here right at this moment. BH with Vids, hey, how we doing? Nice to see you. We've got Harrison Dewell in the room. Good to see you, man. Will the One, how we doing? I think I might have just read up your score prediction, actually. Let me see. Yep, I did. And I really enjoyed your comment of, it won't happen, but let's pretend it did for 1 minute. I enjoyed that. And I did take a moment. Like, yes, let's pretend. I've got it on the big screen over there, so I'm watching it out the corner of my eye. Ben, how you doing? Come on, you Reds. Can you follow my TikTok? I'm the one who did the Southampton merch vid. I will check that out. I will definitely check that. I'll do it now. I'll do it now. I will do it now. Are you on there as BH? Hang on. Are you on there as BH Football Vids? Let's find it. BH Football Vids. How's everyone feeling for tonight's game? Are we confident? Are we confident? Oh, here it is. BH Football Vids. Followed. Now you need to know what another that is because I follow like 6 people on TikTok. 10. I now follow 10 people. 3, 2, 1, Saints. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. And I've got clever with the banners there. You can see I've put the team sheet out. And I'll be honest with you, I wrote out this team sheet 2 days ago. Didn't need to change it. Did not need to change it. And just in case you haven't already, subscribe now. Sorry, I told you I got clever with the comments. Evening, Tom. How we doing? I can't predict the score. It's going to be a tough game. It is going to be a tough game. It really is going to be a tough game. I was catching up with old man G from Red Devil Studio again for the video on his channel, and we're just sort of running through the team sheets, and I think he's pretty much predicted his team correctly. But yeah, man, they've got some serious strike force in form right now. It should be a fun game to watch for a neutral. Let's see how we're doing. Who else is here? I've got some more details on Will the One's prediction. 2 own goals and Ings to rob it off the keeper for the 3rd. Ings to rob it off the keeper. Do you know what? After the season, I think if you rob the ball off the keeper, it will be known as a Danny Ings goal. I think it will probably be that case. Where do I live? Not to be too specific, but I live very close to Stonehenge, where the Druids live, and they do live well. Sorry, I just read a comment here. All right, Tom. Good boys. Negotiated deal to watch the first half so you can tell them again about half time. All right, it's on. Freddie and Oscar, you've been told. First half. He'll be out of sight for the first half anyway, so don't worry about that. It'll be done and dusted by. We'll be 3-0 up. It'll be fine. Good luck with that one, Tom. Let me find out where Jack is. You don't want to be staring at me all game. What do we make of the team sheets, everyone? Are we happy? I'm not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest that we're an unchanged side. Fatigue might be an issue though, so we could see some more changes. Look at that. I've just checked. We're live. Does everyone appreciate the thumbnail? Look at that. Well, that's spooky. Oh, my secret's out. I'm using green screens and you can see it through there. There you go. Find something else that's green. Can I have fun with this? Shane, hello. How are you? Are you from the Saints persuasion? By the thumbnail, you look like you are. Good to have you on board. And I was going to see if Old Man G wanted to join us during this broadcast, because I think it'd be kind of fun to have an opposition in the live stream, depending on how well it's going, of course. Ben, congratulations. Up to 55 subs, man. Solid stuff. Anyone out there who puts out content on YouTube will know how hard it is to get your subs up. Takes a lot of time and dedication and good content. And a bit of luck too. I'm actually going to move this laptop into there because this game's on Sky and I want a good view of it. So we'll be doing away with the green screen in a minute. I hope you don't mind that. Just want to have a better picture because this one's on Sky and I've paid a bit extra, have it in 4K. Wow, look at this. I was in at Wembley in the 1976. Wow, look at that. What an experience that must have been. I won't tell you how old I was in 1976. I was not here. Oh, Jack's here. Hey.
How's it going?
How are we doing, Jack? You all right?
Yeah, mate. Having a good time. Fun weekend so far. I'm sure it's about to be ruined.
What day is it? Is it Monday?
It's Monday for everyone else. It's Monday. This is my Sunday. So.
Oh, okay.
It's still the weekend for me. This is my holy day.
Look at this. How are you feeling? Are you feeling confident still?
I am. I think 1-0 is still definitely what I think we're gonna do. If not,
have you seen the team sheet?
Yeah, I've seen the team sheet. It's what I thought it would be.
Not our team sheet. I'm confident in our team sheet. If I had a team sheet, I was just telling everyone this clever little banner I've got running along here. I wrote that on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
And it's bang on.
Did you guessed it? Guessed it all right.
Nailed it. It's the team sheet I was hoping for, but yeah, they look pretty strong.
I mean, that's what I expected to come out though. So that's the team I thought when I said 1-0 the first time. So it's going to be difficult, but we know it's going to be difficult, lemon difficult. But that's what we're here for. You know, that's the way that this team plays well now. It's defend against these really high attacking teams and then hit them hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shay Adams again from 45 yards. That's what we're doing.
Well, he's got to get past David De Gea. That's not going to be difficult.
Easy, nice and easy. He gives up his near post more than anyone. That's where it'll be coming from. I'll call it now. Somebody's going to score at David De Gea's near post today.
Someone said that it was going to be Danny Ings to nick it off the keeper to get one of the goals.
Oh, we had that last week though, kind of, didn't we? That was the last one. I think this time it'll be a charge the keeper down moment.
But he's done that so many times this season. I reckon it'll be known as a Danny Ings going forward.
I should hope it does. But the worst thing about that is we've done that so many times successfully is that when it happens to us, you feel like an idiot, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like when you had Rory Delap and somebody else scored from a long throw. It's just a disgrace.
It is.
How about you? Feeling confident?
Yes. Well, it's confident enough to predict a 2-2 draw. I don't know.
What was that? A draw?
Sorry. Yeah. I recorded that earlier.
No. Have
I got it kicked off the stream?
Yeah. Can you give me all the passwords? Because it's going to be a real downgrade to this channel, but at least the predictions will be wins.
So we've got another prediction in here. Edit name. If that's your actual name, incredible, but we'll just go with that. Going for a 1-1 draw tonight. Ings to score for us. I hope I haven't really offended that person by their name might actually be Edit. I've heard stranger names.
It's just one of those names to mess up, the bean counters. You have edit names, various artists. You name yourself that just to confuse everyone.
Yeah. Here's one from Liam here. Any shot on target for Saints is going in.
I see that.
So they're reading off the team sheets here. David De Gea in goal. Lindelof and Maguire. Some footballer called Luke Shaw. Anyone remember Luke Shaw?
Yeah, he was that guy that he was like the lesser Callum Chambers, and then he was the lesser Maya Yoshida. every centre back.
He never played on the left. He could have done. Could have played everywhere.
Every defender is a lesser Maya Yoshida.
Yeah.
He could do it all. Doesn't matter what anybody says.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was just saying. I was talking about Old Man G earlier on his broadcast he was doing, and he's pretty much picked out the same team. Yeah, that's quite funny that he's basically picked out the team before the team sheets are announced, and I picked out the team. So both clubs have finally figured out their strongest 11.
Yeah,
and everyone's fit.
That's what it is. It's the teams that now have their strongest 11 are going to do well going forward.
Football.
It makes me more excited for for next season now, because you look at this team, it's like, right, good. Now we've got this team that's going into form.
Yeah.
And then we got that. Then you have the chance to rebuild and add depth to the bench. Maybe just a stronger head is what you need at the back.
100%.
I don't know if you read it. I read a good ugly inside article today where they were talking about how last summer we should have signed Gary Cahill. I was like, oh yeah, that would have been the kind of signing, just not Gary Cahill. Not for his on the pitch display, but from what he would bring to as a big head.
We do chat about that a lot in the sense of like buying players who have got proven Premier League experience. But I'm just looking around at the players that were released from clubs last season, like Danny Welbeck, Gary Cahill, and they haven't really done that well.
I'm sorry. Did you not see Danny Welbeck's overhead kick last week?
Okay. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Exactly. That's
all that aside, though.
That one amazing goal aside. It's like Ben Teke. Have you seen Ben Teke got sent off this week after all that injury, and he finally picked up a goal, and then he got sent off.
Really?
Ben Teke.
I'm going to move the studio. Let's see how this looks.
You do that.
Take everyone on the walk out.
Oh, that was very loud.
Was that me?
Yeah.
It's a squeaky chair.
It's a beautiful.
Back in a moment.
Go for it.
Everyone left the room. Look at that. Sorry about that, everyone. We're back. Oh, he's back. He's back too.
Hi.
Let's take everyone on the wall phone. Take this camera. Let's move this in there.
Oh, it's all happening in this room as well.
It is.
Everything's happening. Yeah, that is. Yeah, we've just had the moment of silence for Jackie Charlton here. I don't know how our stream lag is today, but what are you looking at?
Yeah, they just had the group huddle.
They're just going to have that group huddle right now on my screen.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. It's your turn this week.
That really drove me crazy last time.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. I wonder if I go on my phone again if it'll be an hour and a half ahead. We've actually already won on my phone. Shout out to my man Nick Tucker watching this on the Swindon side. He's a so-called Man United fan.
All right, best of luck.
I would like to say though he's a Man United fan because he wants to use the Manchester United rubber at school, and that's what swayed his allegiance.
Perfect. Sounds about right.
It's more of an excuse than most United fans. I'll tell you. I love you, bud. I love you, bud. He's really a Swindon fan. I don't know what he's lying about. Here we go. Right, we've kicked off here.
Oh, I'm 27 seconds in.
I am 8 seconds in.
Is anyone ahead of me on the stream? I'm going to send an invite to Old Man G as well.
Bring him over. I will say it was very. The video was so smooth and it was great having a guest on. But on my end, it was like talking like on a loudspeaker phone to another loudspeaker phone, and I was like,
"Oh, really?
I can just about hear him. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to try. I'm going to try and talk and just look confident. So I hope I skive that off. A lot of this.
Yeah. You're at 110.
110. Wowzers. I'm at a minute.
Jack, do you want to see a clever banner?
Show me a clever banner. Wow, you
right?
You really know the
That's
internet.
Subliminal.
You know the internet and how to use it and work it.
Oh, hang on. Look at that. I just switched it over. I mean, it's basically like Sky Channel 409 now, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we're better than Amazon. For sure, we're better than Amazon. But already, United are looking, hard on the attack. It's going to be a busy day for Bertrand. I think Bertrand, people might start picking on him a bit more now because we got Peters doing so much on the other side.
Oh, he's getting on the phone now.
Oh, so I've just seen McCarthy slip on my screen. Does anybody want to discuss how Alex Ferguson was wearing his face mask over his nose and most of his mouth? That was a weird state.
Oh.
Here we are.
Put too far in front. He's on the move. A little bit on the heels.
Romeo's got a pass in him, hasn't he?
Ahead of Jack Stevens. Here's Fernandez. Now Luke Shaw. One of the primary spot for the change in Manchester United fortunes. So much.
Look at that high press. Everyone seems to be writing off Southampton tonight on the pre-match.
Of course they are, because it's Man United and they're unbeaten since we've come back and they're looking good and it's Man United and it's Man United. Of course we're the underdogs, but you know, we were underdogs against City and then look what happened.
Mm.
If we could do it again tonight, it would maybe start to look. Wowzers, that was a weird.
Sorry, the door just got shut.
Yeah, you know, we're looking like a team that could beat these sort of teams. But Everton, it was hard because they, you know, there was nothing to press against, nothing to like counter attack against. But like this game, it's, for me, just more interesting. So I think we could I think we can get something out of it. Again, even if it's a point, that's not a prediction. That's just what I think would be nice.
Yeah. Right, I sent the link to Red Devil Studio if you fancy joining. Romeo gives away a free kick.
Of course he does. That's what he does.
The balance is restored.
He loves it. He loves giving away a free kick. There's our old Oriole. At least it wasn't in our half though, so that's a bonus. And it wasn't on the 89th minute on the edge of the box, so
Exactly that. So everyone predicted goals. Now it's going to be one of those 0-0 games.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that would be good. If we kept a clean sheet, that'd be good.
Yeah.
You know, if we could be the only team that keeps points off of them, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I've told you the end of my season is as long as we can beat Bournemouth and Brighton, and I'd be happy from now on.
What did you make? Did you see the Bournemouth Leicester game last night?
I watched the highlights this morning. You know, fair play, Bournemouth. That was a hell of a performance, but also speaks to what I was saying about Leicester just letting it slip.
Unbelievable to watch, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, we got our first chant in the chat section. Ori, Oreo, Ori, Oreo, Ori, Oreo. Fun fact: it's my daughter's favourite chant.
That is a good fact. I like that one.
I think because she likes the biscuits too.
That's also a good shout.
Oh yeah, we're live on the TikTok. We're live on the TikTok and live on YouTube.
Awesome. Hello, 15-year-olds. that's that TikTok crowd. Nice to see you. I won't use any bad language tonight. I'm only drinking Coca-Cola. It's a wholesome audience we have here.
Absolutely. We've got a score prediction here. Prediction is 2-1 United.
Hold on. Whoa. Do they know what channel? Do they know what channel this is? Come on. Was that Red Devil Studio? Because that's not for this chat.
Callum, Southampton, come on, you Reds. What's
up?
You
Reds. So, how do you feel about Man City getting their ban flip turned?
Quite happy actually, if I'm honest. Look, I just don't think that, you know, of all the other clubs that have invested heavily, how they can be singled out. I mean, I'm looking at Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, okay, you look at the shirt revenue that, say, Man United and Real Madrid get, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem right that they would have such an enforcement put upon them for an incident which happened so long ago as well.
Yeah, and I'm of the opinion of I really wanted it to go through, only to set a precedent.
Really?
Yeah, only to set a precedent for these big clubs to not be able to do that kind of thing. Like stick to the rules. Like they've replaced the rules. That's the rules, and I think that's the worst thing in football right now across the board. Whether it's on the pitch or off the pitch, there are rules that are set and they're not being followed. And I wanted someone to be taken to task. And unfortunately, if it was City, it had to be City. But I also feel if that happens to City, PSG, they're coming for you. You know, I just want the playing field to be leveled a bit.
Don't worry. Next 20 seconds.
Thank the maker.
We got a Steven Gerrard slip.
Oh, wow. That's very similar.
Whoa.
Alex McCarthy. Come on, mate.
Standing strong.
You just
dodged a bullet there.
You've heard Fraser's coming back and you've just gone, boof, I'm up in my game. Some competitions on the way. That's a strong hand.
I go here. Chazero, can you shout me out? There we go. Was that it? Did I do it? Did I pronounce it right?
How's it being spelled?
Chazzero.
Yeah, that's
where are you watching from? Ooh. I'm loving being ahead of you.
Here's the thing. This is, last week it was torture for you, but it's been torture for me anyway. So I'm stuck in it now. Oh, Armstrong, man. Everyone is so much better than they were at the beginning of the season. And I know that's a silly thing to say because of course they should be, but
yeah,
it's everyone's looking like the player that you would hope them to be.
He's scrambling back to his goal and he just composed himself. It's so big. He will be disappointed. Martial.
I've opted for commentary off tonight, by the way. I'm using the nicer microphone, so
it sounded good, man.
It'll pick up everything in the room if I do it like that. So
Danny Ings nicked the ball.
Hurry up, screen! Hurry up!
Flip it out. I just turned this camera on. I just turned this camera on to do a little update, and we've only gone and scored.
Get in there!
Danny Ings nicks the ball.
Stuart Armstrong, get in!
Nathan Redmond, perfect cross. He's onside. Has time to take a touch. Straight at the back of net.
Get in there! This is what we're after, my boy! Park the bus! Park the bus! Park the bus!
Oh, get in. Get in, right? 1-0 Southampton. That's so spooky.
Oh my god. Awesome, fantastic, brilliant. But let's get another one or two because United are dangerous. But I said they're back. Their back line is shocking. Maguire and Lindelof are shaky at best. So if you just keep punching it down the middle, they're going to make mistakes. They will not like Ings and Adams running at them.
No.
Come on.
1-0.
Fantastic, man.
Wow.
Oh, then they're just pressing forward. It's good being a Southampton fan, isn't it? It's what a nice little time we're having. It's just nice. It's just nice right now. Right now it is. That opinion can change in seconds, but right now I'm having a great time.
looks right, the shape's right, everything's right when you're watching them.
He's enjoying this. What to
Lovely.
say?
Manchester United, kind of right.
Someone on TikTok called the better Mane, 1-0, that's it. Someone's watching here from New Zealand. What time is it in New Zealand? That must be like 8 a.m. 8 a.m. in the morning?
Absolute commitment, bruv, and I love it.
Yeah.
Whatever side
More
you're on,
next today.
love that. Is it easier to watch the Premier League in New Zealand than it is here? I bet it is.
Yeah.
Not right now, obviously.
It's 7 a.m.
It's very, wow, 7 a.m.
Yeah, it must be 7:15 then.
Oh, yeah, that must mean he's having breakfast with this. So what's on the menu?
Yeah.
What do they have in the Shire?
Are you a Southampton fan from all the way from New Zealand, or just a general football fan? Oh, look at us cut them open. We're winning.
I can't believe it, mate.
I love it how the pressure's off.
I would say the pressure's even more on than ever.
Thing is, though, if we've got the most points we can get from these, it's 4 games in it, so 12 points. So is 58 points actually going to get us anything?
Does it matter? I think ending this season as strong as possible would do more for us than anything else. If we could, mate, if we could beat City and United.
What a ball that was. Oh, unbelievable pass. Don't panic. Everyone don't panic. We haven't conceded. But that was a crazy good pass.
Oh, wowzers. Yeah.
Luke Shaw, of all people.
Whack, whack.
He's improved, actually.
Luke Shaw? Because he's got his fitness sorted, man. That's like... I was never one of those guys that was like, oh, Luke Shaw's as a fat fullback. He wasn't, but a lot of this United team had poor fitness.
Yeah.
And now that's what's been the big change, and you can tell Luke Shaw is a much better player.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Although he was his prime at Southampton, he's not improved since that. He went, and he's just about coming back to where he was for us.
Yeah. What time did we score in that game against City? That was like 15th minute, wasn't it?
It was. And I was wearing my Yoshida top, as I am again. Yoshida.
You can never wash that shirt. If we win this game, you can never wash that shirt ever again.
I mean, it's already been washed since the last time, so let's not go crazy.
Okay.
It's the name on the back more than anything. He's looking on, you know, he's looking on. He knows. Sending us the love.
Our fan from New Zealand apparently moved from Southampton in 2012. Wow, what a story that is. How can that be a foul?
Well, there's one thing we know about the Premier League right now is that anything, literally anything, can be a foul. And
yeah.
The worst thing can be ignored.
Hey, Jack, you got your fan back.
Hey, my boy! What's up, my man? Ralph in the house.
And got the chants going on the. Keep them coming, people. We enjoy reading those. Oh, look at that. Sham's nicking the ball off Paul Pogba.
Of course he is.
Oh.
He loves it. Paul Pogba couldn't cut it in the Championship, and we all know that.
Yeah, when I was chatting with the old man G from Red Devil Studio, he was saying how their defence doesn't work well when there's someone who's quick against them.
No, they don't. They hate it. But that's what I mean. Bombing down the middle. Maguire and Lindelof are always open to someone attacking at them. So many times this season has Maguire opened up his body and allowed someone to come through rather than to put them where they don't want to be.
Yeah.
Fit Bill.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Otherwise, we're going to end up with tons of cake.
yeah, it's fine.
I'll have to make something next time.
I don't know about you, but it's getting harder and harder to make up excuses as to why I'm allowed to live stream for 2 hours and ignore people.
Did anyone get my conversation about carrot cake with my wife there?
No,
There
I
we go.
didn't hear it. No.
No? Oh well, it's my dad's birthday today, and we made this
Happy
carrot
birthday,
cake,
Adrian.
and it's absolutely massive. Sounds like a trapdoor, Mike. It's true. I'm actually in the dungeon here. Sky Sports and the laptop. That's all I get.
So you're like, that's better than most.
Oh man. As a host tell you,
I heard someone go Rashford, so I can't imagine it's a good thing.
no.
VAR.
I was just about to say, we'll get some Leicester fans on here. It'll be lovely.
Okay. All right. I guess so. I guess they're allowed one.
Yeah, he's on. He's miles on.
Come on, look for anything. What have we got? Come on, give me something. Someone be offside. Someone handball it by accident. Someone do something silly. Oh yeah. Well,
we. Heads up. Come on, it's not over.
Come on, boys. Next one's ours.
And somebody on a TikTok says we don't deserve that goal.
No, we look lackadaisical for the last 5 minutes or so. That's kind of on us.
There's always the danger, though, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Always the danger.
It's what I said against Everton with the Richarlison goal. Like, you're gonna concede like to those kind of goals for us. If it's a decent pass,
yeah,
just people standing off. It's just those are gonna happen.
Tell you what, though, Shea Adams is bullying their players, though.
That's what we need him to do.
Yeah, both him and Danny Ings are robbing the ball like someone else. Oh, that's so good.
Did he just hit a blinder, did he?
I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Like how they let him come through like that? What's Kyle Walker-Peters doing? That's the danger, man. They've got it all over the park, and we can't let it slip through. Like
2-2 still on though.
2-2 is still on. Why is Walker-Peters so tight in? Why is Martial got that much room? Cracking finish from him.
Yeah,
But
you don't got those.
like here's the thing: once you run that far with it, of course you're going to smash it. Like my question is why is there no one
clattering into him?
Yeah, why is no one shutting him down? Like how I think it's just a stronger head in the middle would have told Walker Peters to go wide. I think you know what I mean.
We've shown him up wide.
You know
Don't
what I
let
mean?
hide. I haven't even updated the score. I apologize, everyone. Hang on, let me update this. I haven't even updated from the previous one. Didn't even catch up with that.
Yeah. I've just received a voice message.
Really?
The English press said he had no chance.
That's all you're getting. That's all the airtime you're getting, Tucker. I ain't giving you no more.
Is he a United fan, is he?
Yeah, if I need to start singing "Oh When the Saints" on repeat, I will. Win, draw or lose, I can sing it all day.
Oh, man.
And if I get bored, I'll switch to the version that U2 and Green Day sang.
Wow.
Here's the thing. It's coming back from behind. That's what I worry about. I guess if it's a level, I can always see us getting that extra goal, but it's coming from behind. That's our issue.
Yeah.
What would be a victory? Huge significance for his team and their fit to be in the Champions League next season. We'd be worried in that first 15, 20 minutes. Southampton played really well. Yesterday,
I did hear a little bit from Matt, that is. They were the best team.
What was old Matt saying?
Well, Harrison's mentioned here that apparently Matt was saying that we're the better team. We knew that already. We didn't need Letizia to remind us of that.
Matt's opinion is a lot like ours. It's very skewed on one side.
Yeah. If they're letting Gary Neville commentate this, then why don't we have Matt on the other side?
I do agree that I don't think the commentator on the pitch should be a player from one of either two sides. When they're in the punditry box, awesome, because you can discuss it, but it's always just too opinionated when Gary Neville's commentating on United, and same for Carragher for Liverpool. So I quite like McManamy, and I like.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell nobody this. Don't broadcast this on the internet or anything. But I'm actually coming around to Jermaine Genius. I don't mind him.
Really?
Yeah. Not in the punditry box, but on commentary, I like it.
Yeah, I'm going on that.
He's like Alan Smith. Like I don't care about Alan Smith. Like don't put him in the punditry box, but on commentary, he knows the game. He knows how to talk about it.
Here's Rashford, Martial up there with him once more.
Is that me or you?
Give it either of us.
Ah.
Come on, boys.
No chance of protection.
Was that our end or their end?
Our end. I think Pogba just. I don't think he hit the post. Just smash it, Alex McCarthy. Strategy.
So what can we do to improve this then? What are we missing?
I think we can't show him inside again.
No, we can't.
But it's difficult to see because if they're then shown on the outside, they're just whipping this vicious kind of cross. So yeah.
It just needs something to happen. Someone in the midfield to sort of just take control of things. What we need is like Romeo to put in those big challenges, but never to get a card. That's what we need. For him to be able to make those challenges, but so accurately that that it's always on the ball.
Yeah.
And for them to like maybe take Martial, Pogba, Rashford, Greenwoods, and Fernandez off. That's a bit of an ask, but I look at Lindelof and I think, I can't wait for Danny Ings to just run at you. If he could pick up the ball in that final third, we're laughing.
Redmond's had a bit of a quiet few games recently, hasn't he? Since the Norwich win.
If it's Norwich, he's kind of just been doing a job, which is great. It's nice to see that he's doing a job and he's reliable. He's not been making mistakes or anything. But when you consider him as one of our better attacking options,
yeah, definitely,
you'd hope he'd be making a few more chances or get some shots away.
That said, he put in a great cross for Armstrong for us to get our goal.
Yeah, obviously. So far, so good this game. But
yeah,
let's see some more of it.
Shea's definitely looking a lot more confident now.
Yeah, well, that's what we all said. Needed to get that goal. This would be a great game to get the other one.
I love some of the comments on TikTok. There was one that just came up. Ha! 2-1.
Don't know what you're chatting, pal.
Oh. My word. Oh. What a pass.
What was that scream?
Well, I think the guy pushing all the crowd noises button thought that they'd scored a goal, and it just went into row Z.
I mean, if he thought that was going in, he's done a bad job, really, hasn't he?
Areas to take risks, to do something a bit different. It's maybe slightly easier than surviving.
Hello, Liam. How is Liam?
What up, cuz?
It's a family affair.
Oh, yeah. Is that another one of our jingles now?
It's coming from Ben. I don't even think they're that good. They're so sloppy on the ball, just clinical.
He's right there. Absolutely, they are clinical. That's all it is. We just need to start coming at them.
Hey, mate, I just noticed Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah,
I didn't even realise he was playing until I just saw a shot there.
We've kept him, somewhat quiet, but let's say that. I'm assuming he got one of the assists. I'm a guess. Did he get an assist? Yeah,
Who?
of course he got. Yeah, Fernandes has got an assist.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Martial. Oh.
Oh, Redmond, that wasn't for you.
Alex Ferguson. Who's he then? Romeo sometimes hits a pass quite hard, doesn't he? That's maybe his accuracy's there, but sometimes he just blasts it in a bit too hard.
Yes, no one can really accuse us of trying to park the bus here. We're definitely playing football, but
I think we were trying to. We attempted to park the bus, and then it all went wrong.
yeah, I don't think we can now.
No, that's what I
We're
mean.
doing it for the neutrals out there. Lucky people.
Yeah, I think this is the problem. I think I've watched so many good games recently as a neutral, like the West Ham, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Leicester, and I just think hopefully that doesn't happen to us, or if it does, it's just because we stuff someone. But not this is not what I want. Someone run at Lindelof and run at him hard.
They're coming here from Nick here. Whenever we get near a guy, I'm really hopeful, and then I realise that my sky is really far behind. I'll try and keep a lid on it. That's a lie. I can't keep a lid on it if we score.
It's hard, man.
Just put us on mute, maybe.
Put it this way, I kept a lid on it, but I did not keep a face on it.
No.
I'd probably say that's the one thing I miss really about being in the stadium is there's little to no lag.
Yeah, lag isn't a problem when we're watching games at the stadium. That's for sure.
But it's why, yeah, it's
not as much as here.
It's not never a problem.
So speaking about that Bournemouth Leicester game, I'm not sure if anyone here follows one of the Leicester channels, but there's a guy called can't remember his name, but his channel's called The True Fox, and he was doing a watch along like this, and it was an utter meltdown from him when they started conceding goals. But his views, it was hilarious. Literally, when it was 1-0, he had like maybe 100 views or something like that. By the time it was like 3-1, it was like 600-700 viewers. So yeah, can't imagine why.
Yeah, must suck. Leicester losing a lot. That must be a shame. Must be hard. I don't know what it's like to lose by much. I've got all of that out of my head. As a Southampton fan, that still hurts you. The best thing to do to get over that game is to just switch the sound off whenever you put on a Saints game on TV. Just don't listen to something else. Put on a Chris Rea album. Do what you want. Just don't listen to the pundits because they will talk about it. That the Chris Rea reference was for the TikTok fans.
Is it?
I'm sure they love Chris Rea.
As well from Nick. Like Arsenal fan TV, yeah, that's another great one when they're losing.
Yeah,
that was especially good because they lost to a really average Tottenham side.
I've got all of that saved on my YouTube, like watch later for tomorrow's break, because I do love it, and also because it was Tottenham, and I watched what's his name? I think his name is. It's a Tottenham fan channel. I can't remember, and them and Arsenal TV were doing some stuff, and it was quite heated and it was quite funny.
Really?
A lot of banter, so I'm very excited to watch the aftermath of that.
Expressions guy, yeah?
That's the one.
Yeah. Very animated character. Now, I even watched the player ratings from DT, and that was hilarious. I think he gave Kolasinac 0.
Yeah.
And Robbie was like, 0? He says, what, you want me to give him 1 point for putting his shirt on the right way around?
I don't know what, sometimes when I'm watching some of them, especially, what was his name again, the Spurs guy?
Expressions?
Yeah, when I was watching him, I was like, wow, he's so animated. Maybe that's what we need to be like. And I thought, I've never been that animated in my life. Like,
oh, we can be quite animated. I think I've got some GoPro footage of us both losing our minds, but it's at the right moments. It's never put on.
No,
it's genuine.
Like if that's him at a standard, what's he like when they score a goal? Is it just like more of the same, or does he just have an aneurysm every time?
I remember that game when we beat Watford at home, and I was like, I don't remember what I said, but I was just basically screaming into the microphone. That is my full-time analysis. Yes, get in.
My full-time.
And I just went, what? Made a noise.
You know it's a good game when Primal Scream comes into play. Well, it's been a not very exciting last 15 since the last goal went in.
Quieten them down. Our two centre-backs are passing it between each other.
I've just seen a great thing on Facebook. It just says, why do we always concede goals in quick success and it seems like they just lose their heads? And someone just put, because 130 mils worth of strikers just scored those goals. It's like, yeah, you're not wrong. It's not that we're bad at the back right now. It's just that we're average at the back right now, and we've got probably the best going forward coming at us.
Yeah.
And by the best, I mean who are currently playing. Man City would be if Aguero was fit.
Yeah. Here's a great stat from Nick. If Saints win today, we would be level on points to Leicester if the season started after that game. Great stat.
That is a good stat.
Just shows how bad Leicester have slipped, really. Not only since the restart, since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they hit that peak. And now they're here. It's the Brendan Rodgers effect. He comes in and does something cool, and then it just slowly sort of starts to sizzle down. But he still has to have a transfer window, doesn't he? Was Rodgers there at the start of the season? Or did he come at the end of last season?
Midway through last season.
That's what I thought. Got rid of that guy, didn't he? What was his name? The gargoyle. I can't remember. I think he's James Ward-Prowse's father-in-law, but I can't remember.
Sorry, I got distracted there. What are you saying?
I said I can't remember who that guy was at Leicester. The manager before him. Some guy.
There's something Romeo's just done.
Oh, for God's sake! Well, see you later, pal. Did that go? Is they not taking that to VAR? Because
I got no purple screen yet. The only purple screen I got is Ian's profile pic.
Oh, that could be a red. He's right, but they're not looking at it. So,
why is the ref allowing that? It's mad. Also, Nick remembered that moment of me screaming into the microphone, blow, blow, blow. Man, we played terrible the first 70 minutes of that Watford home game. and then pulled it out of the bag. What a game that was. Here we go. There's another one. Does anyone remember that Manolo Gabbiadini chant? Leslie went to Europe to buy a Lamborghini. Instead, he bought a striker.
His name is Gabbiadini.
He scores them with his right foot. He scores them with the right. And if he steals again, we'll be singing this song all night. Oh, Leslie went to Europe to buy a... Yep.
See you later, pal. Whoa, why is Ward-Prowse rugby tackling folk nowadays? Where's he changed to? I still think Gabbiadini could have done a job if he stayed.
Yeah.
He was worth a goal or two.
Never got any service though, did he?
Nah, he should. Like, I feel like maybe if we maintain in the Premier League, you know, and we do well, and maybe in 10 seasons or so, if we're still there, maybe we should have a little plaque with Mark Hughes and Gabbiadini on it, just to be like, hey, they did it. It should be in the bathroom at the away fan end.
Still talking about the Romeo thing. It was like 10 minutes ago.
It's not a red.
Mm-hmm. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Back-to-back corners here.
I'm just about to have the first one.
Hey.
I'm just about to have the first corner.
Miss those two out.
Mm-hmm.
Here he goes again, James Ward-Prowse. Pogba comes to meet this one.
How tall is Paul Pogba?
I'm gonna guess
Hurry up with it.
6'1", 6'2".
Go on.
Far away, falls here for Redmond. Cut out by Lindelof as he looks around.
There's a chance there.
He should have made contact with that one at the near post.
Yeah, Redmond should have just hit it, really, shouldn't he?
Yep.
Although, do you know what? This is the kind of game where I can see Højbjerg coming on and getting a goal just for it to be like, this is what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Here's Stevens. Rings, but he was closed out.
Look at this first half, Southampton.
I think it's time for a shameless plug on the channel.
Oh, your views pay for graphics like that. Graphics like that.
I trust everyone on the live chat is subscribed.
That's it.
Get subscribed, kids. Put that bell on if you don't have it on.
I won't plug so much, but when you get to 1,000, you can do a lot more with the channel.
We're going to take drones to the games. Mike's going to get a second tuba.
Still need to find the first one.
You've got loads. Stop trying to pretend to the people at home that you don't have.
You'll be like, really, I'm unprepared, and then just pulls it out of the bag.
What I would love to see right now is just real slowly Maria walking in the background with a tuba, just taking it to another room.
What, you mean this one? That's not how my wife talks, by the way, just everyone knows.
Be great if she did, though. She'd have a job on the Muppets like that.
Right.
That half-time.
Man United 2, Southampton 1.
Yeah.
We're still in it.
Yeah, it's my friend Ian has rightly just said the second goal killed that second half, really. So, second half, mate. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. Hi, I'm a Northampton fan. Shoe Army. Oh, you have to explain that one to me.
Well, Northampton's a place in England, Mike, and usually they watch rugby there. But some smart people slip through those grasps, and they start watching real sports.
Yeah. Funny enough, back in my recording days, I recorded an album in Northampton, a place called Corby.
And what band was that with?
That was with... You're a git.
Is it because I know what the band name is?
How do I get out of this one?
Just don't answer it and let them guess.
Yeah. It was.
Can I just say, low key, I'm not going to give it away what it is, but when Hamlet told me, I went, no way. And he went, yeah. And he Googled that name on Google on a work computer.
Oh, why would you do that?
And Mike, he clicked the very first thing. And it came up red, you're not allowed on this page. So.
It was a great name for grabbing attention.
I mean, I would have been like, what?
Yeah.
What's this? It's going to be live at a venue?
It is. Right, I also need to do something here. I've just suddenly remembered because Tom just posted something. Where is it? Scrolling through the chat here. Lots of comments.
To find out how much your car's worth in 60 seconds, enter your reg number now. But we buy any car.
Here we go. Right. There you go, Tom. I promise that. Right, Freddie, Oscar. Sorry we're not winning, but it's time for bed, boys. Sorry. I don't make the rules. We got old man G in the room. Removed off. He was very lucky. I'm about to have a closer look at this replay here. I sent you a link, buddy. If you want to jump in and join the debate, feel free. I sent you the link on the email. So
I was just about to make a comment saying how it's not a red card, but one, it probably was, and two, I don't want to have to argue with that. I know I'm wrong, so I won't bother trying to argue it.
It looked about like the third or fourth contact, so it was it did look a bit naughty. Did he even get a yellow? I don't even know if you got a yellow actually.
I think it was just missed, and it was just another failure for VAR. Just get used to it, guys. The ref doesn't run the game no more. A robot does, and a robot doesn't know the rules.
Yeah.
With 2.6% APR representative.
How am I doing on battery? Oh, not good at all. I'm going
to
plug in. Check this out. They've never run upstairs so quickly. Tom, you're welcome. If I might need you to return the favor with my kids soon one day. So, scary man via the internet.
See, hear, and speak to whoever's at your door from wherever you are with a Ring video doorbell. Available at ring.com and selected retailers.
I reckon you're right, Nick. Here we go. All right, let me just jump in. Gee, how we doing?
Hey, boy.
Oh, hang on. Let me. Have I muted you?
There we go. Okay, can you hear me?
I'm muted now.
Awesome. Yes, I am. It's been a good game. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a very, very good game.
Everyone's playing football.
Sorry.
Everyone's playing football.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think Southampton started really, really well. The pressing, the constant pressing, I think was really good. It's what I kind of expected as well. Pogba has been quite sloppy, which is what surprised me. I was like, that he's him giving away the ball. I think you're able to get the goal. Though before that goal happened, I think that one of your defenders, I've forgotten his name, was it Armstrong? I think it was Armstrong that misplaced the pass, and Marshall was through on goal. It was 1-on-1.
Oh, Ward-Prowse, yeah.
Was it Ward-Prowse? Was it?
Yeah, did a Gerrard slip.
And Marshall was in and he couldn't finish it, So, but of course, he did finish the second goal. But yeah, it's been. I would say, to be honest, it's been fairly even. I wouldn't say that Manchester United wholeheartedly deserve to be in front. It's just that Manchester United just have the clinical players, So you give them a bit of space. We've got the clinical players there. But I will agree with my point. I think that tackle by Romeu is it's one of those where the ball's gone, it's dangerous, it's on the ankle. I think even not to give a card though, that's what I understand. Even if you think it was dense or something, but like if VAR reviewed it, and even not to sort of a yellow card or something. So what is that a good challenge then? I don't understand.
Well, I guess it was missed by the referee then, wasn't it? So I don't think VAR would intervene to say, oh, by the way, I think you probably should at least.
Yeah, but we had Musa Gineppo get sent off for that. That's what his red card was for a late challenge that no one saw, and it was less than that. I was worried that we were going to see the purple screen pop up. So I'm glad that we didn't, but it just goes to show how rubbish VAR is.
Yeah, it's the
no consistency. There isn't.
It's the consistency, I guess. And ultimately, it is another referee looking at that in the room. So, but sometimes I just think there needs to be clarity on what is.
They're just replaying it now, and actually, I think if you look at the head turn, Romeu's already turning around to look at where the ball's going. I think he's just been sloppy with his feet, so there's definitely no intent there. But
this is the thing. It's like I have no problem if there's no intent or dangerous, and I would actually think, oh yeah, no, maybe yellow or allow it. So, but these days, even if you don't have intent, like for example, Saka's challenge, I think he didn't have any intent, so but it was a bit high, it was up. So I don't get what referees either choose one. Either it's an intentional challenge and you give the red card, or not. It's like don't flip between the two,
But even in that game, they couldn't decide because Vardy then did the same thing 10 minutes later and then didn't get sent off for it.
Rotating head kick.
Yeah,
the only positive here is that at least now people can say if the penalty that we got from Bruno Fernandes is anything, this kind of it balances itself out, doesn't it? So it just equalizes it itself because it
eventually works its way out. Yeah.
What we need really is a new comprehensive set of rules. Like this is what you can do and can't do. This is what a late challenge is. This is what it means. It's the same with the offsides being a toenail off. It's silly stuff.
Or even just have clarity with VAR in terms of these are the only things that VAR is going to intervene for. So for purely objective decisions. So if you want to check for a red card, it will be something, I don't know, case of mistaken identity or fights off the field kind of punch, that type of sort of stuff where it's clearly obvious that it's dangerous. But when it comes to sort of things that are but you just leave it to those things. You don't view other stuff, unless obviously the on-field referee has obviously seen the incident, and then you basically I think it should be more of for challenges and tackles, it should only be if the on-field referee has seen the incident and he wants to just clarify in his mind that it's a red card and that he's not made a blunder of it, not if he's missed it. And so.
Yeah, and I think they're probably, they're showing off a bit about how much they can go into some of these decisions. They can call an offside within, a space of a hair at the moment. So sometimes I think perhaps they might be pushing the technology a bit too far into the game. But I'm with you on that in terms of if it's clear and obvious, and if VAR is looking at something, a referee's decision has been made where it's clearly this is going to be controversial in the following day in the papers, those are the ones to get involved with.
at the very least, what they should have to someone should be accountable at the end of the game. If there's been a hell of a decision, a ref or someone in the AR should be accountable to be like, here's what this is why we didn't give it.
Yeah,
if it was clear, there'd be so much easier. But it's the fact that the closest thing to clarity that we have is a referee on commentary going saying, well, I think this is why we didn't give it, or I think this is why we didn't do it. It's just hard, man. Someone needs to put their hands up.
My brother's an Arsenal fan. I think you asked me to ask you guys, like, because he's seeing like how good you're playing, and he's saying, how did Arsenal beat Southampton? Because he's trying to know his team, and he's like, how did that happen exactly? Because the way you're playing, it doesn't look like you should have been Arsenal Football Club. You know what?
Arsenal really. I thought they showed up at the game that they played against us, but I didn't think we showed up against that game. It was like a really hot day, and no one seemed to really get into the flow of things. So
it was one of those games where where for some reason we have this new formula that we've got that's working really well when we played City, when we played Watford, and then for Arsenal we were like, well, let's not play that. Let's try and play against them, and then that just fell apart. So it was just one of those games. It's always Arsenal. Every time we play Arsenal, it's like we should beat them because they're terrible. But then then you don't. That's what Arsenal do. That is kind of Arsenal now. We should beat them. Well, it should be easy. And then, actually, no, I guess Lacazette's turning up today. I guess Aubameyang's going to do something. That's what they are now. Yeah.
When they're underdogs, they're given more of it. Not as when they're underdogs, they're given a bit more of a chance. But when they're expected to sort of win the game, they're kind of like they seem to not turn up really, you know. So which is
the moment something is expected of Arsenal is when they fall through. That's what it is. Like, this should be something they should be doing. It's like, nah. Mate.
You expect top four, expect Europa League, expect those things, and they just can't even. You can't be that many points away from them, surely. I'm looking at the table, like it's how far you actually.
Well, if we beat them in that game, we would have drawn level with them on points.
Yeah.
So it was pretty close at one stage. So I'm just sorting out charges. I'm running out of power here. I've moved the entire studio onto a bar stool in the living room.
I mean, any way you look at it, for Arsenal and Tottenham, it's been a bad season. Like it's been, for Tottenham to go from Champions League finals to they're probably going to finish. I think Sheffield will finish above them. I think they finish 8th or 9th if Arsenal don't do something. That's crazy, but we are 6 points off of them.
6 points. It's not particularly. I mean, the way that those teams are playing right now, that's probably going to get closer. To be perfectly honest, by the end of the, so we've got to see. So, but
where are you guys now? You'll go above Chelsea after tonight, won't you?
Yeah, so we're actually in third now. So we go above Chelsea and Leicester if we win this. I mean, to be honest, for me, and I was honest with Mike about this. I was like, so long as we don't lose, even if we draw, I'm still not that worried because just looking at how Leicester are. And with the teams that they've got to play, and also Chelsea, because Chelsea still have to play Liverpool, Anfield, Leicester have to play Sheffield United, I think Spurs, and then us. I just can't see Leicester. Like, you concede 4 goals to Bournemouth I know it was a crazy sort of thing, but still, so I just think that even if we draw this game, I think we'll still comfortably get into top 4 because I just think Chelsea and Leicester's form is just not that great.
Inconsistent. It's what we're saying it's that starting 11. United now have a starting 11, which is great, and you know what to play. And Chelsea still, you kind of know, but you don't know. Hudson-Odoi's out, or Abraham's doing whatever. Yeah. You're the stronger of the free side. So I think that's what's going to play in your favour.
Yeah.
But you do have another 45 minutes of Danny Ings going against.
So we've kept him quiet for now. So, but we'll see what happens.
It was fun to see Shea Adams and because we were talking earlier.
We were
about the pace of our front players, and I think Shea Adams might be one of those kind of pacey players that could get a run on the Lindelof or Maguire or something like that.
He's a scrappy championship player that a lot of Premier League defenders hate.
With a lot to prove.
Yeah, lots to prove.
For me, the thing with something is for United is to hold on to the ball because I don't think that Southampton can continue your high pressing game for the next 45 minutes, even with 5 subs. So Southampton need to do what they did at the start, press early, you know, nick a sort of a goal and then get tight and try and, if they're going to win, kill the game off within the first, let's say 65, 70 minutes. But if it's still 2-1 after 70 minutes, I think that the tiredness will start to come in, and I think that there'll be more space that will be open up, and I think that will obviously suit Manchester United with our really quick players.
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going back to the game.
All right,
See
man.
you guys at the game.
See you later,
Right.
That was good.
Oh, good. Just answer some questions on the tip. Did I think it was a red card? Now that Ormanji's gone, no, I didn't.
No, it wasn't. He was an idiot. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. It was never a red.
Oh dear. Within the first 30 seconds, we've got another studs on a leg. Have you kicked off yet?
Yeah, I've kicked off. 20 seconds in.
Oh, I'm only about 25 seconds ahead of you then.
Oh, only? That's good. That's more than enough in a game of football, my friend.
This is where my poker face goes horribly wrong. That was definitely a red card. You'd see them given.
If it was definitely a red card, he wouldn't be on the pitch. If it was that much of a red card, he wouldn't be on the pitch. Or he'd at least have a yellow, but he doesn't. So now we're here.
See, I was kind of mixed about that Genepo one.
But that's the thing, though. That's the sort of red card that it is. It's okay. There's no intent in it. He's a follow through. He's not changed the play. It was just unfortunate, but you know you can't be doing that. I kind of see it as maybe it needs to be like an eye poke rule in UFC. Like, right, none of that. Right, you do that again, you're gone. Just a few more checks.
Are they going to start taking points? We can't afford that, Jack. We can't afford that.
We start going into half a goal territory. Sin bin. Sin bin. We need to introduce the sin bin. Everyone loves the sin bin.
You're coming out of a game with -3 points. That'd be a difficult one to swallow, that one.
I always liked is it in rugby when you get like the extra try or you get like a point anyway, just regardless.
Really?
Yeah, what is it? You get an extra, is it an extra try if there's enough penalties given? I can't remember. It's been a long time. Someone can correct me on that. But if there's enough penalties given in a certain area of the box, they can give an extra point. Or if you beat if you beat a team by so many points, so many tries,
yeah,
you get an extra point in the table, as I recall it.
Fair enough.
No, it's a fake sport with a stupid ball. Who cares? Nice one.
We were discussing earlier about how the fact we needed to make more of a problem for their midfield.
Yep.
So, heck of a midfield though. Paul Pogba in it.
It is.
Oh, the space Redmond's got. Oh. You'll see what I mean in that. I'm enjoying that comment. Liam talks football. That's a great comment. Tends to be on the bias side for Man United when Gary Neville speaks.
Listen, he's better than when he was playing. Can't argue that.
That's another one here from Nick. Needs to get in the bin. I love that phrase. Get in the bin.
I think here's the thing. I do like that phrase, but I feel like because it's Southampton, I prefer get in the sea. Just get in the sea.
Oh, here we go. Here's a. If you get 4 tries, you get a bonus point.
There you are.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's what you get. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for making me look like I know what I'm talking about. Mike can't edit these live streams as quickly as he can the other videos, so I look way more stupid in these videos.
Yeah, Stevens is down. I've missed the replay. Why is down? So you have to tell me why he's down.
tell you in a second. What happens?
Cool. Thank you, Liam. Cheers, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, bud. Rashford went up to head
You
the
have a
ball
question?
with Jack Stevens as they were coming down. Rashford like put his studs into the heel of Jack Stevens. It was just an accident.
All right. Okay.
Nasty stuff. But cheers for the sub, Liam.
Yeah. Perfect time for this banner to come up.
Here's the question, though. I know you subbed, but did you get the bell on? That's the... Go the extra, mate. Go on, for me, for your friend Jack.
Phone comment here. Can you do another prediction so you win? So Chelsea can get top 4. I think, you know what, Steve, James, I think Chelsea are going to get top 4. I think you're going to be just fine.
My boss told me if I don't say Chelsea get top 4, I don't get paid this month. So Chelsea are going to finish top 4. They're going to win the Champions League next year. Chelsea's just the best. Not the team. Chelsea's the best, but not the team.
Clumsy challenge in the box. Well, how's not?
Yeah, let's come on. Where's the old VAR there, boys? Are they looking at it or not?
No, well, we're still attacking.
Well, that's all we need.
Shaw gets Fernandez going.
Commenting from James, do you think we'll beat Liverpool somehow? I don't think you'll need to beat Liverpool to get the top 4 spot.
No,
I think it's all good. I'd like to beat Liverpool.
I think any result against Liverpool doesn't really matter at this point. Unless you're like Bournemouth, but they're not playing them anymore. So,
although when you consider the season that Liverpool have had, if they don't get the 100 points, they might feel like it's been a bit of a. They've won the league, but
someone brought. We were talking about someone the other day, and I was like, the only thing I do feel bad about for Liverpool is that they finally win the league, and now people are like, yeah, well, you didn't beat City's 100 points. It's like they have to. It's like, can they just won the league? You remember when that was just the thing to do, just to win the league?
Yeah.
But now City have won it so many times, it's become pointless. it's like Arsenal in the FA Cup. It's like, who cares?
Yeah. And they're not invincible either.
Yeah, not. That's the thing. They're not invincible. They didn't get 100 points, and they've not won the treble. So they've not like. But they've won it. I think that's all Liverpool fans care about. Liverpool, Blackburn, Leicester, the elite group. And that group will never change. None of those teams will leave that group.
Sorry? Did you have Leicester in there?
Yeah, Leicester, Blackburn, Liverpool.
All right.
They've all won the league once, and that's it. No more. Everybody gets one.
The Premiership.
On Premiership.
Yeah. Stop them going unbeaten at home. Yeah, I was just actually having a look up to see how many they've just lost the one game Liverpool this season, haven't they?
No, they've lost 2, haven't they? They lost to Watford and they've lost to City.
And City, of course. How could I forget that one?
The hammering, because then City won their next game, didn't they? No, they didn't.
Oh, we're winning at home. We're winning at home. How crap must you be? We're winning at home.
I like to draw away. It'd be nice to draw away.
So you'd love my 2-2 now, wouldn't you?
No. I want 3-2. That's what I want.
You'd rather take a loss than have me get my draw.
At this point, yeah.
So yeah, right, Liverpool lost 2 games. They were destroyed by Man City that day.
And they also lost 4-1 to Aston Villa, which I'm sure Villa fans will bring up a lot, but that was in the FA Cup.
Yeah. So the fascinating thing about the league here is that we're losing this game here, and if this ends as a flipping head, that was close for United. Even if we lose this game, we still would have won more games than Everton, than Arsenal. But we've lost more games. We've lost more games than Newcastle, Palace, Brighton, and we've lost the same amount of games as Watford.
Yeah, it's not great.
No.
How many draws are we on this season?
5.
5.
Only teams to beat us on draws would be Liverpool, Man City, who both got 3.
I mean, that's where it is. It's all win or lose. That's what, and proving my point. Oh, Walker Peters has got a yellow.
I haven't been paying attention.
Too busy on your phone, you blooming millennial, you.
3-2
Southampton.
We'd enjoy that.
What a game it would be.
Here's one for you, Jack. I'll let you answer this one.
Yep. Yeah. Wait, no, you're up next year because we're not having our friend. We've got no friendlies this year in the summer, do we? It depends. I think if we could get a player this summer, I don't know who, I don't know what, but someone to just make that midfield be electric. Just something to go in where Højbjerg's leaving. Something, I don't know who. Neuhaus from Gladbach is what I was saying. I like him. I don't know. Someone with just some raw ability.
Leads perfectly onto Tristan's comment here. What sort of signings are we hoping for?
Do we have anybody in the pipeline? Is there any names that we know of that we're like after?
There's always defenders in the pipeline.
Yeah, I get that. But
a couple of big centre backs.
Who would you like us to sign, Mike? Obviously, apart from the ridiculous ones, who do you want for us?
Bruno Fernandes. I'll take him right now.
Obviously. I think he's just got a new contract, so that might be hard.
Yeah, it could be quite tricky. I don't know. I think I'd like to see competition in each of the spots because I still think we've got a very shallow squad.
We do have an extremely shallow squad.
I mean, yes, there are some talents in that, like the under 23s, under 21s. So it's about Vokins being a backup to Bertrand and whether or not he's actually at that position yet.
We probably do need another left back.
Bertrand's great. I still think he's a great player.
No, Bertrand's our number one guy. But if he goes down, where are we? I mean, obviously, we're going to have loads of money to spend because Leicester are going to be spending 160 million on Vestergaard. So,
well, if Vestergaard goes for good money, if Man City come in for Højbjerg and give us good money,
I would like City to buy Højbjerg from instead of Tottenham just because they can.
I think he'll do more at Man City than he will do at Tottenham.
Of course he will. You'll win something at City. You ain't going to win nothing at Tottenham.
In fact, I'd rather he go to Man City and we get 5 million less.
No,
that'd be the case.
I'd rather he go to Spurs, not win anything, and we get more. But I think the likelihood would be that like Spurs would be like we'll pay 25 for him, and City be like, oh well, Spurs don't need good players. We'll pay 30 for him. So do you know what I mean? Like that's City. Now that they're still going to the Champions League next year, they do what they want.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Phil Foden, come to Saints. Oh, yeah.
I'd take that.
Yeah.
Foden's great. Foden's great, but I don't see Pep really letting go of anyone that isn't old. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Sane's going, isn't he? Sane's off to Dortmund.
Germany
That's the one.
or Bayern? Is he off to Bayern?
Yeah, he's off to Bayern Munich. Sorry, yeah, Bayern. That's where he's off to. That
We
place.
seem to be clattering into these United players. There's a supposed elbow by Shea Adams on.
Leave him. Get him on there. Go on. Shea will come off soon. To be fair, this is a game where Long could be really decent, just running at people.
Do you think you'd take off
Shea?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't take off Danny Ings. He makes too many important challenges. He's too good.
Oh, I like this coming here. I guess we're talking about Højbjerg still. He will win the Audi Cup.
I don't know. There's a big competition in the Audi Cup this year. He might win a Player of the Month. A Spurs Player of the Month. And also, he gets to have them Spurs pies whenever he wants to. And he loves the beer that fills up from the bottom. Blooming loves it.
Yeah, I'd like to see a creative midfielder come in. I have no names, but I think I'd like to see another creative midfielder come in. Because let's face it, if Redmond gets injured, we're all kind of thinking, well,
yeah, that's why I like a Neuhaus, or maybe people might not like this, but I quite like Cantwell from Norwich. As bad as Norwich were, Cantwell's quite decent.
but we discussed that in the last one, didn't we? Because we said about is he that sort of a player, or do we already have that sort of player with Smallbone?
You're quite right. But also, don't forget, we do have Buffal and Gineppo to come back and do some business. So,
yeah, it's true.
For me, it's someone in the middle of the park that fills that Højbjerg role. That's someone that does what we thought Højbjerg was going to do.
So there's a problem there. Like, Redmond was totally on there, and he was looking to his left, and Bertrand was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did something big happen?
Walker Peters just drilled it across the 5-yard line, and Shea just had to stick his foot out. He's all alone as well.
Oh, wow. I don't know. It was quite far away from him. He's quite far back.
If he'd been in the right place.
Where is he? Oh, yeah, Maguire's really playing him on. Yeah, he could have been a... Yeah.
Nothing else to change is coming here. You need to put more people in the box. You keep crossing and there's only Ings. 100% agree with that.
Not wrong.
Oh, there's another comment for Højbjerg. Spurs bench player of the month.
Yeah, for sure.
You'd have to sit next to Jose. Not sure if you're a fan of that.
I mean, that deserves a medal.
Pogba is off.
Good.
Not been sent off. You've been subbed for Fred.
See, here's the thing. Beginning of the season, I'd have been like, thank God, but Fred's actually improved his game quite a lot.
Shane Long's coming on.
For
Shea
Shea?
Adams is coming off.
Yes. See you later,
You called
Shea.
it. You called it.
Thanks for coming, Shea. You attempted to do a job tonight, and you were okay.
I hacked Tom. Come on, you Saints. Come on, you Saints.
Here are you, Reds. Here's Redmond.
Oh,
Is it gone astray again?
how many more is he going to give? Wan-Bissaka just literally... What do you mean? Gary Neville said he had no option. What, other than to move to his left and stand in front of James Ward-Prowse? Rubbish.
Nothing else to do but just, yeah. Come on, Gary, mate. Gary Neville was a better commentator when Man United are playing poorly, because at least he's honest about that.
2 minutes in the first half, Southampton have steadied themselves well.
We've got a great stat here from Ben, but I'm going to put this up after the free kick. I don't know why we're loading the box with a free kick from the halfway line.
You're going to regret that when Stevens bicycle kicks this in.
What's Jack Stevens doing at the corner flag?
Told you.
2 words: high press.
High press. Not about a low one.
Somehow Gary Neville is getting paid for this. Yep. Right, here's your stat. Yeah, I don't know why he's getting paid for this. Imagine if we got paid for doing this. This would be mad. I'm being biased about Southampton.
Maybe
right,
we should,
that.
First 20 minutes of the first half. They were really good.
Whoa.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's a lot of information there. Good stuff there.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, keep it light. Have you got anything happier? No, thanks. Do Bournemouth versus Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shock win here. That'd be fun.
It's made a difference with Long on. Him and Ings are sort of attacking defenders. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bit of freshness to it. Well, how deep is our bench tonight? There's a lot out, isn't there?
Who is on the bench? I haven't even looked.
I know there's a lot of youth on there.
Is Gineppo on?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he's injured still, isn't he? Wow.
Bench. So we've got wow, Vestergaard's on the bench, Vokins is on the bench, Højbjerg, Smallbone, your boy Kevin Danzo, Will Ferry, Shane's on, and Obafemi.
That's one thing I got in the prediction show, right? Wasn't I? Flat Everton game.
Yeah, he did say no. You wouldn't.
I have no idea how Marcus Rashford just missed that.
Thank the Lord, Mike, because I heard Rashford and I saw you sit up. So,
oh my goodness.
He's taking your job. He's taking your job. His name's Marcus Greenwood. He's taking your job. Wow, how did he miss that?
Oh my goodness.
Look. Southgate does not like seeing that kind of stuff. How did he miss?
I have no idea. Oh. On a plate. Oh, it's a challenge. Is it a challenge?
You hope so.
Bertie.
Bertrand get on it, did he?
Yes, that's why it's a corner. Good point, Ian. Thank you for that.
It was Bertrand, was it?
Yeah. Smallbone's coming on for Armstrong. We get paid when we get to 1,000 subs. Let's be positive.
Well, can everybody tell their friends to come and subscribe? I'm over the taste thing now. It doesn't matter what your taste is. Just come get on over. Although it's been shooting up recently. Big up everyone.
Really well. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's good to have you on board.
Maybe when we start going back, we should live stream the Five Guys beforehand.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If we can get 1,000 subs, then we can live stream mobile. So there's stuff like that you can do. In terms of getting like a penny for every 1,000 views, I'm not really that interested in monetizing the content unless it starts going crazy. Hey, we're only human.
Hey, Daddy wants a new pair of slippers, so let's get this guacamole.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, from you? No, I've got no notifications. Everybody I want to talk to is right here.
Disappointment. Hello, Chelsea.
She's got headphones on. She doesn't care. Oh, good. Martial's down. Thank the maker. Just we just need to get going a bit, really, don't we? Sort of a bit of sparkle. We need Gineppo. We need that's what we need. We need someone to get, or even Buffal, just to get on the ball and start running at them, because they're getting tired now and they're getting sloppy.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Is he going down? Is he going down?
Get out of it. They don't want it.
Oh, wow, yeah. Ouchie, ouchie. Yeah.
I'm sorry, is that small bone on the pitch? Did I miss that? Have I completely blacked out there?
Yeah, it came on for Stuart Armstrong.
Okay. Hey up, boy. Nice to see you. Can you please not make a predictions video about Will Smallbone, because I like them to play some matches?
Here's 5 things we learned about Will Smallbone. Never see him again.
Has he now played more than Kevin Danzo? He must have. He must have.
Yeah.
More than Danzo now.
Yeah, yes.
Kevin Danzo, man. No, well.
We keep referring to this Kevin Danzo video. Everyone go back on the channel and find this Kevin Danzo video.
It's just one of the funniest bits of content you'll see, guys.
It is. Yeah.
Where's he on loan from? Is it Frankfurt? Augsburg, I think it is.
Augsburg, yeah.
Augsburg. He's had 6 appearances. No way has he had 6.
Really?
6, it says on Wikipedia.
In all competitions, I'm guessing.
That must be.
As in, like, the friendlies, the FA Cup.
Oh, so we've got him with an option to buy. So I guess we're not gonna take that option.
No, I think Ralph made it very clear.
Must be then. I don't remember him playing that much in the friendlies. I remember Shea Adams scoring a lot in the friendlies.
Oh. Why? Oh.
Some lovely football there.
You can see exactly where it needed to go. Danzo made a few appearances in the FA Cup. Yep.
Ah, there you are.
Got coming off.
Who's coming off?
Luke Shaw.
See you later, pal. That's good. Bring their defense off, because then they get real slack at the back.
Former club.
Yep. That seems like such a long time ago.
Does.
He looked like but a child back then, and now we look at him. He's a stocky man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Brandon Williams is good though.
Swings and roundabouts, as they say.
Yeah. As Maria likes to say, is what it is.
Man, as she was in the room, she pulled the plug out the Wi-Fi. Like that.
I didn't mean it.
Those that don't know, my wife doesn't particularly like American phrases, and that one is high on the list.
Is
no.
what it is.
It was what it was.
Was what it was. Can't argue it though. It's logic. It's what it is. The preferred version of that is just that it's the way she goes. It's the way she goes. It's what it is. Is what it is.
There it is. They're all coming up now. I'll just tell her to watch this 2 hours into the live broadcast.
Yeah, please don't tell her that because I feel like I'll get heckled for that.
So Luke Shaw does have the build. You see on the Dorset Sunday League, he is quite stocky. Seems to look fitter than he did in the Mourinho days.
Reminds me a lot. Like Obafemi reminds me body wise of him, like big barrel chest. You know what I mean? Top heavy.
Yeah.
Pigeon.
How are we doing on TikTok? Yeah. How you know Ben Vaughan? We know Ben Vaughan because he's the best ball boy at St Mary's.
He is. It's been voted in the history of the game. He is the best one. I'll put it this way: he's better than every ball boy at this game.
Oh dear. Ben, that's 100% true. You are better than every single cone around that football pitch right now. Have you seen the mistake made in the programs? What is the mistake that's being made in the programs?
Is it the fact they printed programs when there's no one here? Hey.
Starting to feel quite pedestrian, this.
Yeah, that's just what I keep saying, man. We're now in that position of they can relax because they've got the lead. They can take their foot off. They've had all the performances they need, but we don't have that something.
No.
Something to turn it around.
Cagey.
Yeah.
Another goal might be might go the other way.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Put it this way: if we could score another, I think we could score another. I think we could win it.
Right.
If we could get a goal before the 85th, maybe.
So that's the thing. You see Walker Peters on the right up to the penalty area. Never see Bertrand there. Now whether that's like a deliberate.
That's because I don't think Bertrand can make it back in time.
Right.
I just don't think he has that in him anymore.
And then you've always got that cover that one of them's back and one of them's forward.
Exactly. You know, if Walker Peters goes forward, you know, it's easy enough for Bertrand to drift to the side a bit because you got Oriole that will stay in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's fine. But on the other side, you know, you just need Bertrand to sort of do.
But then he's relying on Redmond to get all the way back up, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which is probably might be the reason why he's on the left.
True. Yeah, that's there. But then saying that, like I've been saying all season, I do like it when Ward-Prowse drops back.
Mm.
He can do a job all over the park, can Ward-Prowse?
Oh no! Apparently they said our manager is Eddie Howe.
Oh, good.
Outrageous.
Is that a kind of form of not racism, xenophobia? I guess. I don't know. What would that be? Yeah, they're from the south. They must be the same one.
Right. There's a brilliant run from Martial where Jack Stevens lost the ball and did not stop running.
Yeah.
Didn't give up though.
No,
Good luck.
That's what I mean. That's what was good there. He didn't give up. He pushed him out. He pushed him to the right sides. He's unlucky there. Oh, but you know, Bednar slip in there does not helps.
Header from Shane Long. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak anyone out on TikTok there. I had a message come up on the top of the screen. So I just leaned in really aggressively at the screen.
I thought
Sorry.
something happened. Thought there was a big moment in the game then. I wonder if I check Sky Sports on my phone if it's like 5 minutes ahead and we're 3-2 up.
I always wonder where I'm watching it on this 4K UHD version that there's a slight delay on that. Sometimes it happens.
I just think this whole streaming thing is very snaky and I'd rather just be there. I know I'm at home. I know where I am when I'm there.
I got Vlogception to put it on the phone.
Oh, well. Hey, that's us.
Yeah.
Maybe if I point long enough, it'll be all be matching. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. This is so stupid. That's how you know the game's slow.
Silly things.
Oh, was that a... That should have been a free kick on the edge of the box there for us.
Yeah, I think so too.
Come on, it's not like, you know what? Okay, Mike, I'll take it. We're getting to 82 minutes. I take a point. Someone get a goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jack said it. He's going to take a point.
Take a point.
Welcome to the room. Psycho Riffs. We are good. How are you?
He's a psycho and he riffs, mate.
Well, we're okay. I mean, we're losing 2-1, so it could be better. But we're still in it. My 2-2 still on.
You're not wrong. Here's the thing. It's like we've been saying. We're losing, but we're not playing badly.
Mm.
And if
Yeah,
you
it's not like the Arsenal game, is it?
Exactly. The Arsenal game, you're watching it going, well, we deserve to be losing. This is rubbish.
Yeah.
But here, we've looked like really equal sides. And it's only for the fact that, you know, they've got Martial and Pogba and Rashford, and they're going to do this. But now they're bringing on some pace. So Daniel James is quite a worry.
This is the thing. Like, when they played at St Mary's against us, they had Daniel James starting and McTominay.
Yeah. Shows you what difference to where they are now.
Oh, I'm liking this comment. Put this up here. Last minute winner from Ings.
A winner from Ings. He's going to have scoring. I like you. I like the way you
get 2. Brace from Ings. Draw us level. In the 93rd minute, we're going to win this game. There's another one here. Let's see, United. I'm happy with 3 points. Yeah, it's a positive way of looking at it. To get 3 points from the games against City and United. Oh. Tony Ings is the king of the sky.
It was a slow day the other day, and I watched that Copenhagen Southampton Portsmouth documentary again. I love it.
It's a good one.
It's so it's a good watching it, especially with the ending.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Well, I heard that, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen here.
Redmond
Goes it alone, does he?
comes close. Oh, he only just got there.
Corner, is it? Yeah.
Oh. You see that replay? Close, isn't it?
Yep.
Jack Stevens. The better money. You're on YouTube as well. We are on YouTube. The score is still currently Man United 2, Southampton 1. God, I like that move. Romeo off.
Obafemi on.
Obafemi on.
Whew.
He wants a point at least.
Yeah, what that is Ralph gone, here's some management. Here's a tactic shift. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
You remember what happened last time we played 3-3-4? We beat Portsmouth 4-0. And what are United if not a
No, I'm not having that. No, don't even go there. Yeah. I think we can give credit to Man United being considerably better than that Portsmouth side we played.
Not just to that Portsmouth side, just Portsmouth in general.
Yeah, it's true. It's like you say, Southampton, then every other football team in the country, and then Portsmouth.
No, you've got that wrong. It's
Right.
Southampton, every other football team, everything else that's not unfootball related. Doesn't matter what it is.
Then COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Then.
And then a few horrific things that we don't really want to mention, and then you've got Portsmouth.
Okay.
Burning the roof of your mouth eating pizza, then Portsmouth.
I love how that's after coronavirus for you.
Oh, it's the worst. No, someone gave me the option. Because here's the problem when you burn your mouth. Because one, it hurts your mouth. That's ruined, and also you've ruined the pizza that you've just made. So
yeah,
there's no good second bite. But then Portsmouth.
Stevens.
Well, I don't think there'd be much extra time.
Oh. Oh, clash of heads here. Nasty one.
Here it comes. Oh, no thanks.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, no thanks. Who is it with? Brendan Williams, Dan James? Who's he? Is that Dan James?
There we go. How do we get big on TikTok? We had a few videos go viral.
It's all to do with my hat.
Your hats, wasn't it, Jack? Got 1.3 million views. I haven't checked it. Maybe jumped up a bit more than that.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look. See, maybe we'll auction off that hat for
For charity, mate. For charity.
I was just thinking for a pie and a pint before the game, but yeah, sure.
Crazy stuff. An idea from Nick here. Can we just burn the bridges to Portsmouth because it is just an island, and then they can get.
I think if the rest of Hampshire stands around the edge of Portsmouth and we just start stamping our feet slowly and surely, it will just fall away. we can just push it onto the Isle of Wight and just then they can be their own thing. Here's the thing: Portsmouth would, if you talk to a Portsmouth fan, they'd love that. They'd really love that. They hate Hampshire. They're Portsmouth. They're Portsea Island. They love it. Just let them be their own thing. Just just throw them away.
Yeah. I just replayed that Redmond chance. Can you imagine if they scored that?
Well, we have something to talk about.
He's still down. United.
Remember when I said we won't have a lot of injury time?
Yeah.
I think we might get some now. Wan-Bissaka's been booked, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your reading of competition? Not just the fact that they're in that, or they've been that first position to see this out, but the performance is really good. Confidence is high. You've got experience as well, it's there. Moments like this.
I mean, ultimately, there is no shame in losing this 2-1.
No,
but I still feel somewhat disappointed.
It's like what we said after the Everton game. It's not a game that we expected to win, so let's not be upset about it.
Despite your score prediction for Everton, by the way.
Mike, we've discussed this. I'm biased against Southampton. I'm always going to say we're going to win. And I'll let you know my hearts of hearts when I really don't think we are.
Yeah.
And today, if somebody asks me, like, do you think you beat United? I think we can beat United. It's more, my opinion is more of what I think we can do, not what I think will happen. It's what I think we should. Positivity towards Southampton. If anything can tell us, Mike, from being on that Southampton banter forum, positivity is better than the negativity.
100% agree.
So always. And then I don't say a draw because I'm just not boring.
This ends up 2-2 though.
It'd be amazing if it does.
You won't say it's boring then.
I don't know. I would say the second half has been pretty boring. Had an exciting couple of minutes.
We don't draw games though, do we?
Nope.
It's not what we do.
I told you, coming back, I don't think we can do. I think we can win a game, but I don't think we can come back.
All or nothing. All in.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is kind of the mentality that I've seen Norwich drop. Because they were, at the beginning of the season, they were all or nothing. They were like, oh, here we go. Attack it, give it everything, and then we're going to lose. And then they just seem to just lose.
But how's that happen? Like, Norwich were able to beat Leicester at home. They were able to beat Man City at home. Crazy.
Here's the question. Who's signing Pookie in the summer?
I don't know.
Or will he be a Mitrovic and stay? Because here's the thing: if he gets delivery and he gets someone serving to him, he's wicked. but he's just in a Norwich team that is not wicked.
Played really well.
A bit of a funny one there.
What's that?
Gary Neville said for man of the match, I think I'll give it Mason Greenwood. And then a graphic up next to Anthony Martial
Why is he
saying man of the match.
Why is he giving? Yeah, I would have given it to Martial. Yeah.
There we go. Would you not fancy Phuket Saints?
No.
No.
We're okay up top, really. I don't think. I don't think we need anything.
Because we were linked with Mitrovic last season, weren't we, when they went down?
I could see one of the teams coming up, maybe going for him. Maybe a Leeds grabbing hold of him.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Oh, got a corner. When have we ever scored from corners?
Vestergaard against United.
No, that wasn't the corner.
Was it not?
Damn! 2-2!
2-2. Here it comes. Oh, I hate this delay. I hate it so much. When do we score from a corner?
Oh, what did I say? What did I say?
Is that a Michael Obafemi that scored that as well?
Mystic Mike.
He's only gone and done it.
Obafemi.
Obafemi, my boy. Oh, thank God! Points.
Get in!
Thank God! And Maguire, he couldn't have been any more onside.
Oh, look at that!
I'm gonna wait for after. Is there a VAR check or is it all good? Oh my goodness me!
Get in.
Oh,
In. Limbs. Absolute. Just limbs in the living room here. This is where I get excited and go, blow! Blow!
oh.
Blow!
Wow! Back down to fifth for United. Does it do anything for us?
I don't know. Does it put us on level points with Everton?
How does it look? What difference does that make? We go level with Everton, but I don't know if that makes much of a difference with goal difference or anything like that. Blow the whistle, please, referee.
So happy.
Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. When Ollie's in a bad position, he sits and starts looking awful sassy.
Oh my word. Well, Danny Ings is on.
Please score. Please score.
How much time has been added? We're on 99 minutes here.
It's called Fergie time. It's about to bite them. They must be knackered, man. Is that a point?
2-2.
2-2. Wow. It's a boring prediction, but someone got it right, and it's brilliant. Fantastic. Fantastic, Mike.
Oh, my word.
Good job, pal. You absolutely nailed that.
I nailed that. Tonight, I tell you what, when's the lottery? Because I predicted the team lineup, I'm going to say the formation as well, but you know.
I just think on this channel we just get. Listen, we got the City game right, the United game right. We're starting to become the channel for for your tips.
Yeah.
I've just been told we got very lucky there. I think you'll find that was two very evenly matched teams, and the better team at the end there came in blasting in a goal. So
most definitely.
What a great performance again, though.
Sorry?
Just another great performance. Do you know what I mean? Like, solid team playing the football we should be playing, scoring. We need to be getting goals from set pieces and picking up from corners. This is what we need to be doing.
We got a point tonight playing football.
Yep.
We didn't part the back. We didn't do anything negative.
If somebody told you 4 points from City and United, better than 3.
Yeah. We played. That was a dangerous game to play as well against United, to be that open.
Yep.
Not many teams would have done that.
No.
Right.
We've played a winner there. What a great game.
Yeah.
I love Ralph doing the waves to the camera.
It's great TV. Love it. Oh man, how are we all feeling in the chat section here? Are we happy with the point? Lots of positivity here. We only lost 1 game after the restart.
Yeah, again, when you look at it like that, like, great, fantastic. There's the league. Has anything moved at all?
Just level on points.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, level on points.
Oh, score change, boys. Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't. We were the same for goal difference. I'll take it. Well, mate, another great performance.
It is. Look at that. Full time. Right, should we go back to the studio and do a...
Yeah, let's do that, mate.
All right, then. Right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us on the live stream. There will be an episode. Yeah, we'll catch you then. We'll be doing another live stream for the Brighton home game Thursday.
Yeah, mate, for sure.
All right, then. Well, everyone, we will see you in that one. Be sure to check us out in the episode. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you for the next live stream or in the next episode. All right. Peace. See ya.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for watching.